Here's a fourth grade question on shapes, and it reads for a class mural. So they're painting or drawing something on the wall, perhaps, or on a canvas. Amber drew a figure with 6 line segments. Which of these figures could Amber have drawn? So here they are. What's a line segment? Well, a line is a bunch of points, an infinite number of points, you could say, or a bunch of points put together to form a straight line. You can have curved lines, of course, but typically in math, when you say line, you mean something straight. But as soon as you cut that line anywhere, it's a segment, because otherwise you have a line that goes on forever in both directions. But when you cut it, it becomes a segment. So here we have a line, and here we have a line segment, because it's cut. Now, you don't always see a cut mark. What you might see is one line, right? And then it might bend to another. We consider these one line segment, and because there's this bend right here, we call it a vertex. There's a fancy name for you, a vertex. These two lines kind of meet there, or you can see as one line bending. We call another line segment. So you want to be careful in looking at these shapes, and remember that every time a line bends, it becomes a new segment. That's how we measure these things in math. And of course, you can see all of these shapes as one line that's been folded and bent, but because we view every bend as a new segment, we can count the number of segments here as being separate. So for A, let's count the segments and then we'll keep going. So here's one segment, and then it turns and we have a separate segment, right? Keep alternating. A third segment, and a fourth segment, and then, here's a different color, a fifth segment. So this shape right here has 5 line segments. What does C have? Well, C, we have 1 segment, and then 2 segments, and then 3 segments, 4 segments, 5 segments, and 6 segments. That's our answer, C. But let's count the others for practice. In D, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 segments. In B, over here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 segments. So C is the only possible choice. All right, hope this helped.